Hello everybody, this is Martin Gun Guy. I decided to do the test server. I'll make a video real quick. This is what I'm going to be running. Sorry that was kind of quick, but decided to go right into battle. This is my first time doing the test server. I didn't know what to expect. It took me a little to get this game going, but I finally got it going. So I got 2 Mercuries, a Fury, Pursuer, and a Falcon. Just tried some of these. So my first game, I decided to show you an overall view of the map and how I think it's going to play out. So I mainly think this is going to be a range map. There could be lots of brawling, but I just go down the lanes right here and you can see it's open. That's going to be for, you know, your new heavy weapon, the flux. So I look at this lane right here, and you got another lane over here. So it's going to be great for geckos, tridents, trebs. It's going to be hard to advance if you're down here on the left, if there's range out there. So I come back up here to check it out, and there's not very many lanes to shoot up here. So you're pretty well protected, that I see. So I'm going to go check out this right side. Obviously on the other side it's going to be left, but this is the right side. I decided I'm just going to check out the map and not going to be worried about getting shot too much. My sensitivity is a little off. So I come down here. There's another firing lane, but it looks like you're able to hide to the right side if you need to. So I watched Adrian's stream. He had a really good stream. I want to come over and check this out myself. It looked like he already took the beacon, so you can take your own beacon from there. I will show that later in the next game, I believe. So I come back up here to the main platform. There's the new heavy. I'll show you a little bit of the new heavy weapon later. I'm just trying to see some firing things here. So it looks like they set it up pretty nicely that you don't have any. If you're trying to move around, you're not going to get hit by very much. And you can stay in cover if you wanted to. So I'm going to wait for this guy to come out of stealth. So these are 3 gusts, and they do some work. I can tell you right now, it's ridiculous how much work these guys do. It's my first time using them. I have 4 or 5 of them. There's not upgraded. And I enjoy the gust. It was a fun weapon to use. So I wasn't planning on actually firing at anybody this game, but it's kind of hard. So I'm taking a look at this right here. I'm not gonna be able to kill him, but or maybe I do. Okay, so I went into stealth. It's literally a stalker with a rush ability and an extra weapon, and I like it. It is slower than a stalker, I believe, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna take out this dock. I'm gonna have some help, obviously, but so I'm up here and I have some firing lanes. You can take cover. And this might be a good spot to hold the center beacon. You have some good firing lanes to the right, and still stay in cover. So shock trains. Oh man, you're in trouble if there's shock trains out there if you're trying to grab the center. I think the center is gonna be a big deal in this game. So, that's where I was on the left, where they took our home beacon. The Redeemer is my first time using a Redeemer. It takes a little while. It felt like it was a slow shooter. Maybe just because I was shooting with magnums, because magnums are so fast, because there's no reload time. But this pot is very slow, in my opinion. They could probably speed it up a little bit. It might be OP if it does, but it was very slow, in my opinion. But it has 2 light weapons and a heavy, and it also has a pretty fun ability. So I'm gonna try to, and it takes about, I think, 30,000 damage if you're like right next to him. Because I have, in the future, I'll show you. There's another video of how much damage it actually does. This is really a tutorial to see how the map was going to go, so... And there's your range right there. I think he gets me. So these alleys are going to be great for range bots. So here comes out the Falcon. I didn't really know what to put on it, so I put the new weapon on it. I think Thunders would be working really well. I'm going to try that later on. Redeemers, they could work. But we'll have to take a look. So I get stuck here. Anyways, it looks like I don't think the Falcon's gonna be that. It's not gonna be very OP in my opinion, unless it has some type of, you know, it's a heavy weapon. So unless they come out with more heavy weapons soon, it's not gonna be OP. See how that Butch is hidden pretty well. You can't really hit him unless you have, like, you know, vortexes and other weapons that can shoot over, or orcans maybe. But yeah, there's some good firing lanes. You can still stay hidden in this map. They put lots of effort into this map. They got planes down there. Obviously, it's pretty nice. I mean, I work on an aircraft carrier, so it's nice to see that they put some effort into it. I'll do the feedback a little bit. But we'll continue on. I'm not really trying to do damage in this game. I mean, we did damage, just it was fun to try out the new bots. I think the Gus worked great with the new bot. With the new Pursuer, I mean. And the Mercury, I'm not sure what to run on yet. So I had 2 energy Mercuries, but I took one of them out and I put another Pursuer in because I just like the bot so much. It's a fun little bot. It's not a brawler. It does have rush ability. I think they could speed it up a little bit. But the Mercury definitely, I think if it's going to be a good bot, it needs a little speed buff. Maybe not so much the ability to probably take less damage out, but I think it'd be a good bot overall. The new heavy fluxes, I think I'm going to use them I think I spawned it in this map just to try it out. I gotta wait to find out. So, no, I didn't. Okay, so I just want to try and show the map again. They put good amount of effort in this map. It's actually a very long map. I actually didn't see how far it is. Obviously, it's still more than 1,100 meters long. So you can finally see him now. So it's at least 1,200 meters long, maybe probably 1,400. But on this one, so the YouTube Phoenix, I'm hoping that's a fake. But if he isn't, oh well. Anyways, I'll have to ask Phoenix if that was him. I just try to see what you can use over here. So you can get some range bot out here and cover the center pretty well, I believe. I mean, you might give up the center, but they're going to take some damage getting it. And then I try to have some fun here, but it didn't work out so well. I started getting shot. So I fall down. I just want to see if I can crawl across the whole entryway. So this is actually a nice spot. I was trying to see if you could actually shoot through here and not a wall, and you can shoot through there and do some damage. So if the other players aren't expecting it, you're gonna do a lot of work to them. So I tried again. I'm shooting the wall there. Here's another ramp. If you have the center beacon, you can push forward to their spawn, to this left side at least. And here's the other beacon right here. And see how I'm grabbing it now? Which I ended up not grabbing it. So I just want to see if I can get their home beacon, which I end up getting. It was nice. You can stay if it's worthy if you could actually make it through these long range sides. You can grab the beacon without taking fire. Now I would like to try out, see if there's a guy above me. if I could do damage to him with splash damage. So I do want to try that out. I think that'd be fun. The Pursuer is probably my favorite new bot that's out right now. I do like the abilities. I'm not so big on the Falcon. It doesn't take a lot of damage, but when it's not in its ability. And I did not like this part where I spawn underneath. I did not like it, but it happens. I mean, it's part of the game so far, so see how much it's not taking damage. I didn't realize this was a Gepard shooting me, and it taken it pretty easily. So here comes another one, and this is another build I'm gonna try during the live stream today. The 3 Thunder Falcon. It destroyed me twice. So here I get out my, this is the map, I get out my heavy weapon, and you'll see how much damage I actually do to these guys. It's actually entertaining. So I take out these heavy geckos, fluxes I mean, they're lethal no matter what. So I'm gonna see if I can. It's only good on the sides, it looks like. So these sides, there's openings to see the middle, and those are good alleys you can shoot through. So I will show you some spots that it didn't look like you could do anything with. So I'm gonna move to my right eventually, and you'll see it. So this is a Pursuer, and I'm literally eating him alive. He doesn't know what to do. He has to go hiding. So I took half his health with the full gecko. I think these might be overpowered. I think they will be OP, but obviously you have lots of shielded bots out there right now. You have Bulgasari. I mean, you still use lances, so I think the lance's shield will need a big buff for this. I mean, it needs a new buff anyway, but speed buff, whatever. So, see how there's no alleys to shoot these guys? Maybe right there a little bit. I'm not sure if that was mostly me doing the damage or not, but it still did a lot of work to him. Lots of damage. So right here, there's no. This is what I was talking about. There's no. You can't be on the ground with this Fury. There's no lanes to shoot. And level 8 Fury is just not very fast. It doesn't get fast till like level 10, I believe. So, these are heavy weapons, and you do this in an open map, say Canyon, Yama, and I'm gonna be scared to go out on the battlefield with anyone. Just look at how much damage is going on. So I just want to try this. I think this is the only time I use this, and I'm still shooting him in stealth mode. Obviously not all of them are gonna hit him, but I can still shoot him in stealth mode. Now this guy, this is why I like the Pursuer so much. I can't do anything about him. He's so fast, and his stealth mode's so long. So I'm gonna get my my other. Oh, this is where I want to try this out. Yep, I get the kill. And it's not very high damage, but or high HP, but I'm sure it's gonna get a buff. 3 Redeemers definitely did some work to me. So I'm gonna get my last bot out. This bot does not last very long. I'm not good with jumping bots. I never have. I think he goes stealth and he kills me right away. So I was in trouble from the start with this. I think I just try to shoot him in the air, get a couple of hits off before I die. So there's that. I do like the new map. It's something different, and you got a little bit of both. You got some range, and you could also brawl. I think it's going to be sparse on the brawling for now, It just gives me so much range out there. If you get a good firing lane, it's gonna be hard to advance. So this was my first attempt to the server. I'm gonna try one more map. It ends up being Yama, and I decided not to get out. I think it's deathmatch, I believe. Yeah, it is Beacon Rush. So I attempt to go for the center right away. I'm gonna get both my pursuers out. The most players I saw was 3-on-3, so I didn't see any 6-on-6. I don't know if that's made to be like that, but the pursuer is pretty fast. It's nothing like a strider, so I mean no dashes. The strider, you know, I think it's definitely faster than a Haichi. But I think the Haichi with a good, you know, ability or dash jump would hit the center first. So this guy has the same idea. He's got Gust. He actually was more intelligent than I went stealth way too early. And so I'm trying to shoot him while in stealth. I don't know if I'm doing any damage. But this guy is missing me a lot. So I ended up killing him. But overall, like I said, the Pursuer is one of my favorite bots. He will be spawning. He'll be able to spawn. I'm gonna try to get this middle beacon, and then yeah. So he's got 2 of the new bots, or 2 new weapons, and a thunder, which I think 3 thunders would be a killer bot, an absolute killer. So he's gonna turn it again. He's gonna try to run away. But he's not taking very much damage, but now you can tell how the 60% damage comes in. 6% less damage. So I'm gonna take this middle beacon back, but I'm gonna hide till his ability's gone. At least try. So now I go stealth, and it is actually pretty tough to kill. He actually quits because he knows I was about to kill him. So overall, this is a good video, just to try out the new bots. Definitely Pursuer was one of my favorites. I still gotta try the other ones. I think the hold on, sorry. I think the other 2 are gonna need some little adjustments. They're no way gonna replace any of the bots I have. Especially that one, because I thought that's not a suicide bot, and the suicide bot's the one I wanted. Just for the stream and all. So yeah. This is a fun little bot to use. It is, I think it has 100,000 HP at level 8, so. But these Gust, I was underestimating these Gust. These are great weapons. I'm excited to try out these Storms now. Oh wow. So I was trying to see if I could break his shield, and we ended up not because we won on beacons. But yes, thank you for watching, and this is obviously a tutorial video just to show you that I have a test server, and I will be live streaming it next. Thank you for watching. Come on again, guy.